Hello, all things it's Doctor Who here. Is anybody on? Oh wow. Fun times. Oh, one like awesome. Hello whoever that is. So, this video today is basically just talking about a few things. Obviously the 13th Doctor was revealed earlier in the UK. Hello John, how are you? And also the 400 subscriber special. So for starters, I want to start on a nice positive note. When we get some more people in on the chat, I'll talk about the 13th Doctor. Hello my love for Doctor Who. So, subscriber special, what we are doing is a live stream on the 25th, I think. That is very good to hear. And this live stream, I am answering some questions and I'm reacting to a certain thing. I'm not going to say what it is, but you're going to have to wait and see. So I've got this really special thing planned out for the 400 subscriber special. I'm trying to get Joel a part of it, which should be really fun. Please excuse the camera quality if it's really awkward. I'm using my iPad 3, but the really big iPad, and sometimes the camera quality is not as good. So I'd like to apologise for that. So, now we've finished that. The 13th Doctor. If you recall back a while ago, I made a video talking about why a female Doctor wouldn't work. I've had a lot of comments on that, and some of the comments are hilarious in that video. They're hilarious. So in a bad way, not a funny way. Some people are really appreciating it. But the 13th Doctor was actually revealed today, and I'm going to try to be positive about this because, hello, darling Note 62. I know 3K views is hilarious. I wouldn't expect that. So the 13th Doctor, I suppose, my opinion has changed in a sense. Personally, I'm going to be open-minded because, what's her name? I can't remember the name that's portraying the 13th Doctor. I haven't got my other iPad on me. I apologise for that. But the 13th Doctor, though, is basically a woman. Now, to some people, that's not going to be a good thing. That's going to be an awful thing. To some classic fans, that's not going to be a good thing at all. But I feel, Jodie Whittaker, thank you. I feel like this news, looking at her image of a Doctor, she has a nice image, personal look about her as a female Doctor character. I can see that. And what I'm curious about is about her character, is how she's going to portray these not 13 or 12 Doctors, how she's going to portray these male characters we've had in the past, and that's what I'm very interested in seeing. When I first heard the news, I was going to do a reaction to it, but I have a feeling people were really angry with my reaction. I hated it when I first saw it a few minutes ago, but I've calmed down, I've relaxed. It's like, I can see what you're saying about it bothering you, strangely enough, because it annoyed me like anything. I was angry about it. I was like, are you kidding me? Why is a woman a Doctor? But looking back, she has a nice look. See what she can do. We need to be positive about the situation. We need to be open-minded. We need to wait and see what she's like as a character, how she portrays as a character. And another interesting thing we might get a male companion this time. So, many things that Doctor Who is known for is having a female companion with a male Doctor. Now, this may be switched on its side, just like it did with Missy, because originally we had John Sim, obviously he returned for Savers 10, and then we had Michelle Gomez as a female Master. But now, if you really look at it, it's a bit ridiculous to do what did with a Master this time. And so we may be getting a male companion. I like the idea because my favourite companion is Jamie McCrimmon. Granted, he was with a second Doctor again who was male, but you know what it is. Who wouldn't allow a portrayal of a Doctor? I can see what you mean, but I'm going to try and let it grow in this situation because I want to like her. I really want to. And I'm going to try to like her and I'm going to give these chances. But as another thing Doctor is really well known for is change. Everything to Doctor Who is changed. Are we going to compare the third Doctor's era to the second Doctor's era? because there's a lot of basic procedure with second Doctor's era, and third Doctor's era was just basically Earth-based stories with an occasional time traveling story in a different place, just like Atlantis and the Time Monster. So it's two different complete eras, and that's what I'm going to compare here. And it's just, dude, you got to be trying to open-minded about this stuff. It's not nice. I know it's not fantastic, but I feel like we got to. Peter Capaldi, when he first came to role as the Doctor, he was terrified. Like it's like any actor. Patrick Troughton, when he how do you think he felt when he came in role after William Hartnell, when Regeneration wasn't even a thing? That's how she must feel in the sense, because no female Doctor has ever been done before, and whenever it has been mentioned, it's had half and half of the fan base. One completely hating the idea, and one completely loving this idea. So what I want to say is this idea basically is, trying to respect the choice, just see what she's like a person. If you don't like a Doctor after a few episodes or season, then we can completely understand that. We got a year to think about it. We got a year to sort of adapt to the whole idea. What's up, Charlie? How do you, mate? So we got to just think about this. So change. As you said, I had a comment saying about the Doctor being a male as his main characteristic, and I completely understand that. I completely agree with you. So what this does is, if she doesn't do well, what this is basically, the Doctor, no matter how many times he's changed, no matter if he's had 3 companions from TARDIS like Peter Davison's era or the 11th Doctor's era, no matter what Doctor we're talking about, the main characteristic is a male. He's always had some sort of male attributes, so it's easier to do these other Doctors. But now he's flipped on the side. I'm actually very curious how we're going to get around this whole idea, and how Peter Capaldi is going to generate to leave in. Because obviously, I read a news article where Peter Capaldi was completely fine, was happy about it. Love the quote, Charlie. So I'm going to be honest. I'm happy with the idea. I don't hate the idea, but I don't like it as much as I want to. I'm just so mixed on it, guys. I want to be positive. I just don't like it yet, and I want to grow it. I want it to grow me. So I'm going to give her time. I'm going to see what she's like as a character, how she portrays the character. I've not seen Broadchurch yet, so I can't judge her in anything acting-wise. So if you want that, I apologise. But you know what, guys? We have a new Doctor. The 13th Doctor's been announced. She looks very cool. Peter Capaldi is leaving in at Christmas time. But so it should be cool. Oh, of course. Blame Hellbent. Hashtag blame Hellbent. I'm like, here's the thing now. New Who, a lot of people have said, I've had a few comments on this video as well saying New Who is basically dead in this situation. Mainly because of the fact of, I don't think they announced it too soon, because they waited a long time for this. We've been waiting a long time for this whole idea. But basically, what it is right, I've got a complete love of track of thought. All we need to know is 13th Doctor, some actors don't agree. I know Peter Davison and Peter Purves, who played Stephen in the first Doctor, he hates the idea. He was horrified by a female Doctor, so his reaction, I do not want to know. He's not going to be happy, I bet. Peter Davison, just mention a Black Orchid to him and he is not going to be happy. So this news is going to make him go raging out to the BBC. I'm probably going to get Stephen Moffat killed for this. So guys, my reaction to a female Doctor in a quick conclusion is, it's happening. Changed my idea, and it seems like a moment too soon. Peter Capaldi was a change of a Dark Doctor. We've had a change of a gender now. We've got to deal with it until whatever happens. The show has been ruined for 5 more seasons, and if it really keeps up that, it's going to keep up with that. So, the question is now, guys, I can sort of guess what people are going to say about this. Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? Bear in mind, just try and keep positive, try and keep open-minded, maybe you enjoy it. But you have to... I adore Doctor Who. I've always adored this show. I've loved this show for a long time, and I'm always going to love this show. I've watched the new series when it first came on. And obviously, I'm not like, I didn't watch the classics. I didn't grow up with classics. I was a really young fan of Rose, and I watched the classics, and I just binge watched them. And I adored the classics. I adored all the Doctors who've portrayed them in a completely different sense. And so, this, I'm going to stick with the show. I'm going to support it. I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to say, let's see how she portrays it. Let's have a hope. Let's have an open heart to her. Let's say, welcome to the Doctor Who community, guys. We are great people, and we are accepting. Granted, the Doctor's male, but you know, times change, and so must I. Oh Lord. I can sort of see where you're coming from, Barry. I actually can. But we got to make the best out of a bad situation. Got to keep positive about everything that's happening, because I have a friend, he doesn't like Peter's Doctor. Granted, I love him, but everyone's different in that sense. Now, he watches the show anyway. So, also another thing I want to talk about this video. Oh wow, didn't Michelle Gomez do like a Mary Poppins style thing already? But another thing that I really want to talk about is just opening the door to more female Doctors. So in the past, future, we're basically going to be having more female Doctors in that sense. So it's probably going to be two male Doctors, one female Doctor. I think this is going to be a bit of a norm. So obviously this is the first time now. More people are reacting to this in a different sense. But honestly, guys, I'm going to be open-minded with this. I love the show. I still love the show. I was watching a web theory earlier. I still love it. I just want to like this choice more. If I don't like it, we can't help how I feel, guys. Don't force something you can't help. Anyway, before I go, do you want to ask me any questions? Because I like to do Q&As every now and again just to keep myself interested in this. What's better yet? Let's have a female Wonder Woman. I think that is a great one. Reboot Star Trek all over again and have a female Captain Kirk. That's what we need. Female Captain Kirk. But no, guys, as I said, you just got to keep positive that sort of stuff. What did you say? Oh yes, John, you do have fantastic gifts, by the way. You are a very generous person. You are absolutely fantastic for what you've done for Alex. But anyway, guys, any questions you want to ask me, I'll be finishing this live stream in just over 15 minutes. So, if you want to ask me anything at all, ask now and I'll answer them completely. It doesn't need to be Doctor Who related. It can be anything else. I just like to tell myself more about you guys. But yeah, that's absolutely fine, John, because honestly, you're absolutely fantastic for that reason. You really are a great person. Anyway, why I'm here actually, I had some new Doctor Who merchandise all at the same time, which is really cool. Is anyone a fan of Doctor Who comics here? Because obviously I pick them up every monthly and I'm collecting the 10th Doctor range. So what this is here, this is the 10th Doctor range, and it is the 3rd year, and it's got a character called Cindy and Gabrielle. Do you watch? Continue. What line? What was that? I just saw a comment and I can't see it now. What is the line for gen swapping? I think many people are using the argument for gen swapping that apparently the Doctor has surely said he can regenerate into a woman and he's going to regenerate into a woman, as we know now. So I think that's the line for that, but I think just because he can, he doesn't mean he shouldn't. It's like the argument, just because we can kill someone doesn't mean we should if we deserve it. Like capital punishment, that sort of stuff. Completely different things, TV show things, but you know what I'm trying to say here. So yes, also another great thing coming on, I'm probably doing a video soon on, is some discussion points. Now, I'll be doing a few videos on, is social media ruining Doctor Who, and has the shock and surprise left Doctor Who? So I love discussion style videos because I can say so much, and they're going to be made very soon. So more about this 400 subscribers special. We've reached 409, 408 I think so, which is absolutely fantastic. I love all of you for subscribing, it's absolutely brilliant. So with this, what this means is, but all I'll say is Alex Patterson's planning something. That's how you're going to find out. There's going to be a live stream. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to be reacting to something, and there may be a giveaway. So, all you need to do is wait. Be patient. Because patience, my dear, that's all it is. Patience. So yes, I'm thinking what to give away. I'm going to order something, and I'm going to give it to one subscriber. Just one subscriber. Unfortunately, I'm not rich. I don't have millions of subs, so I can't buy absolutely everything for every single subscriber, or would give you absolutely everything to every one of you. But unfortunately, right now, it's just one of them things. It's just a really hard thing. But one person deserves a lot. Hello, Matthew. How are you? You just missed me talking about my actual female doctor thing. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, back in the day, the Doctor was originally meant to turn into a woman. I think it was after Tom Baker's run. Literally after Tom Baker's run, the Doctor was meant to turn into a woman, actually. But they thought it wouldn't be a smart move, so we never actually did it. So obviously we had Peter Davison, Colin Baker, and then Sylvester McCoy, and then Paul McGann after that. So I think it's not really a thing. I'm actually surprised Big Finish haven't done anything with a female Doctor before. It's quite surprising, actually. Because obviously we have an embalmed Doctor, like a different take on the Doctor, maybe like a darker take, Master style take. But apart from that, it is very different. Very different indeed. So, any questions, guys? You want to ask me any questions at all? I'll answer them as best as I can because I love to keep you guys updated in stuff. Also, while I'm on this group chat, I'd like to apologise for not making videos much this week. I've been feeling a bit ill recently, so I really wasn't in a big filmmaking, video making mood. Dizzy, and then I had to work night shifts. It's just one of the things, guys. I apologise for that, but more videos will be out very soon, hopefully. So you can look forward to that. So that's my female Doctor talk done. If you've not seen that, then this is going to be uploaded to my YouTube. Then all you got to do is just rewind back, and if you're watching this as the upload, hello, I'm All Things Doctor Who. So guys, what do you want to ask me? Ask away. I am very curious. Do you need to keep my collection? I need Full Circle. And then it is the DVD release to State of Decay. I need a few special editions. I need the Aztec special edition, actually. The Roma's Dark Invasion of Earth, the Chase. 10th Planet. I'd say it's hard, guys, because I've got a few here. I need some of these spin-offs. I know they've been released. So basically, I need a few of the spin-offs. I know the Damien's Rising. That's a spin-off I need for my collection because I've got a few other spin-offs right here, and I really enjoy the spin-offs. They're not masterpieces. Obviously, they're more no budget than the TV show, but I think that some got some really cool storylines. The Sergeant Bento one was really awesome. If you have not seen that, it is Wartime Chronicles. I recommend watching that. It's only like 25-minute one classic episode long, and it's just like an insight into Sergeant Benton's past history, and it's really worth watching. I actually did a review on that. It was really cool. You should check it out. So yeah, apart from that, I don't need many, to be honest. I think, obviously, Series 10. I'm going to be buying the Series 2 Steelbook when I get the chance. I know it does. It's absolutely fantastic, but I own the Galaxy Force CD here. I've seen the actual reconstruction version on Dailymotion at all 4 episodes when I first watched it, obviously with the episode that was found at the time called Airlock. And that's actually on YouTube as well, so if you don't know it's on YouTube and you've not seen Galaxy 4, check out Airlock Doctor Who, and it's online. It's worth watching because Galaxy 4 is a really underrated gem of an episode. I think the first Doctor's really fantastic in that story. Steven's very good. Steven is such an underrated companion, and it has such a nice message, Galaxy 4 does. and it's a shame that most of season 3 is missing. Like, a majority of it is actually missing. So, if we're going to go through this, then it starts out with Galaxy 4. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That's fantastic. You don't need to. That's brilliant. Hello, Serverland65. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. As I was saying, Galaxy 4, yeah, I think it's a really underrated gen personally. But for season 3, it's really just such a missing era of a show, and it's a shame only that 2 episodes survive of it. I mean, we have stuff like The Massacre, The Mythmakers, Doctor Master Plan. That's near enough completely missing to an extent, and that's heartbreaking. We have Mission to the Unknown. Things of this story. An animator on YouTube actually animated it, and I got my DVD release right here, which is a really cool thing. I got sent, it was really fantastic. So what this comes with, it comes with a reconstruction, an animated version, and it's just a nice set. So it's just terrible. And it's also season 4 as well. Like, all of Pat Charlton's first ever season and the last episode of William Hartnell is missing as well. The Smugglers is missing. After that, it is The 10th Planet is, as I said, almost missing. 1 episode is gone, that's the Regeneration episode. Luckily enough, we have the Regeneration, so we're all happy, it's been animated, we're not too bad. But right, we're going to go to Pat Charlton's first season, shall we, guys? For any new animations, it's a Winner Space. That's got a reconstruction coming on from BritBox, so we don't know if that's going to be animated or what. But for season 4, it's heartbreaking because it's my favourite era ever, favourite season because it's so good in the STEM. Like, Power of the Daleks, been animated but no original footage, with only the tiny bit. Then, straight after that, we have the Underwater, we have the Highlanders. We're just talking about little stuff really, about missing episodes, just finished talking about the female Doctor. Just things really. So, after that, we have the Highlanders. That is such a shame it's missing. Jamie McCrimmon's first story is missing. I hate the fact Jamie McCrimmon's first story is missing. I love Jamie to bits. So that upsets me, but I've seen his reconstruction episode so many times. I love the Highlanders and it's missing and it upsets me so much. The Underwater Menace. 2 episodes exist, 2 don't. How much money have you used in my collection? Here's the thing. I've been collecting for a long time. 4, 5, 6 years. You watch some of will be on definitely, man. Yeah, see what I can do. I've been collecting for a few years, so obviously stuff like War Games costed some money. Since I bought the release of this, that costed 25. I'll be honest, collecting Doctor Who is not a cheap thing, but here's the thing: don't break yourself over it. Collect it in years, collect it in bits. You don't need to buy it all in one day. Rome was never built in a day. Collect it all, but just take your time with it. Like, obviously, it's taken me 4, 5 years just to complete all of that, right? All of that. And now I've got the bookshelf, and now I've got the big finish set here I'm collecting to. I've got 2 more coming for that. So, I've got stuff coming still. That's great, that is. I've got almost all the stories here, so I don't know how much this is worth, but I've never sell it. This is my pride and my joy. All my Doctor Who stuff is, so I actually adore it all. I know, Retro TV. That's fantastic, Retro TV is. I've seen avatars on a Doctor Who Facebook group, and here's the thing, I don't get it in the UK. I don't know if it's an American station, and it really bugs me because I want to watch some classics on TV, because when you watch like classic on TV when other people watch it, you have such a different feel of it. That's why. Thank you very much for joining. Have a nice day, Dr. Zelda75. See you later, mate. But when you watch it on TV, well, all these different people watching it has such a different feel. Obviously, it's still fantastic to watch a DVD release, but it's such a different feel to watch people watching it with you. Apart from that, yeah, it just takes time to collect. That's all it is. I mean, any classic who's collecting that for years, it's just all time. That's all it is in time. Anyway, as I was saying with season 4, and then we have the Highlanders, Underwater Menace. I have a guilty pleasure for that story. People hate it, but I like it. Then we move on straight after that to the moon base, which again is a bit missing. Oh, cute. And then after that, we have the Mac Terror missing. After that, we have the Faceless Ones, I think, missing. The moon base is brilliant, sir. Best Cyberman story ever. And then, after that, Evil of the Daleks. Guys, you'll never guess what Evil of the Daleks is. Missing. So, season 4 is just a heartbreaking season to watch because, well, none of it exists. And saying it's Pat's first season, the BBC just junked it all. I want to know what's going through the minds at the time when we did that. Honestly, at the time it's different because the way they did film and TV, it was a lot different back then. But surely you must have thought people would watch it again. Obviously the Faceless Ones has episodes, but you can't really watch to its extent. 4 episodes are still gone. It's not nice. Wow, that's heartbreaking. You want to hear something even worse? There's only one complete serial with Ben and Polly. The rest is either partly missing or missing. I like animated versions, yes. I think the animated versions are really cool ideas. If the animations are done right, now personally, I'm not as fussy with some people. Obviously, good animation is a really nice idea. If it's great animation, then I'm not going to say, you know what, I don't want it, but I'm going to still watch it. For Power of the Daleks, I still listen to the audio soundtrack as well as watch the actual animation, or depends on what I'm in the mood to. If you've not seen any, I recommend Reign of Terror. That's a really great historical piece with First Doctor. Beautifully animated, in my personal opinion, in a nice adult themed way. You got The Invasion, that's a nice Cyberman story that's been animated. That's a great little Cyberman story, because the original VHS release actually had Nicholas Briggs, Nicholas Courtney, narrating what happened for you. So, in that episode. So, that's a really cool thing about The Invasion. It's completely animated. Power of the Daleks is the one you need to watch. Oh, The Wheel in Space might have one soon. If you're going to buy any more of my love for Doctor Who, buy The Reign of Terror. That's a really great little historical piece. And Hartnell is really fantastic. Susan, it's all the group end of historical. You can't say any more about that. You gotta love that idea of Doctor Who. So apart from that, yeah, it's really sad he's missing episodes. And obviously, my channel started out with missing episodes, because I used to make so many missing episode DVDs. Naked pics. Oh wow. I know. But yeah, like, apart from that, yeah. Evil does, because they have the actual animation figures to do the Dalek movement, so they could do Evil of Daleks very easy if they wanted to. But I think it's the only reason Power of Dogs got animated at the time was because of the actual BBC America. They wanted it. So obviously, they got it in the cinema at the time because they paid for it. So as much as I've been a BBC fan, a British fan that group, I can respect America for doing that a lot. I think that's a lot of money for the BBC. As much as I'd love that, Barry, it's a lot of money. It really is. Yeah, apart from that, yeah, what can you say? Animations are fantastic ideas. Just like Recons. I mean, I even made a video on that a long time ago. Like, I think it's CDs versus Recons versus animation. I think I said Recons at the time, which I prefer. And I still stick to Recons in a sense, but I still think animations give something new to the story. For the BBC, the money-wise, because I don't think they do fantastic money-wise, I think they should do once, maybe 2 a year the most. Because honestly, as much as I love to complete it all, I still want to buy a DVD release every year. It will just get me excited that next year, to be honest. So apart from that, yeah, that's my discussion about reconstructions and stuff. Good. It's good. My awful Jim Carrey impression. So yes, guys, yeah, I have no 5 minutes on here. Anyone else want to ask me anything else for the All Things Doctor Who live stream? It's always worth it, guys, just to hear anything if you want to ask me anything at all. Also, for why no one's asking anything, I'd love to thank you all for doing this. Of course I'd appear on the show. I want to appear. I'd be a great companion. Come on, if new female doctors having a companion. Here I am. I'm a male. If you're going to change things around, I'm a male. I shall be a great companion. I shall be the Patrick Troughton of companions. The best companion. Power of Daleks is a fantastic story, Hannah. You need to watch it. It's a gem. I'd be like the Jamie McCrimmon / Patrick Troughton of companions. My dad used to like it. You just... No! I just... I love that. Here's the thing. I don't like sexualising the Doctor. I will hate it if the Doctor is sexualised. The Doctor is a character I grew up with, and here's the thing about the character of the Doctor. You love the character of the Doctor, because when you look at this character, he's someone you can look up to. We can relate to him in all these ways. He's like the John Hurt War Doctor. You feel so bad for him because it's war, and in a way, that's not the war nowadays. He's all had moments we've been through. So, sexualising his character is wrong. I don't like sexualising him. Her. I don't know. Peter Capaldi is still in control as a Doctor, but I don't know what to call it anymore. Just the Doctor. Just no, don't ever sexualise a Doctor. Thank goodness Stephen Moffat is leaving. And also, what was I going to say? My family. Do any of my family like Doctor Who? My mum, she watched David Tennant. My dad used to like it. He's not a big fan. Unfortunately, I'm the only massive fan of my family, so I can't really sit down and watch it with people. I once showed my mum first part of Earthshock. And when the Cyberman first appeared, like, destroy him! Destroy him! She was like, why the Cyberman appeared at the very end? What's the point of that? I'm like, Mum, it's suspense. You gotta build the Cyberman up. So, honestly, I'm the only big Whovian in my family. My dad watches it, but he doesn't really like it as much as he used to as a kid. Because, believe it or not, he watched William Hartnell back in the day. His first episode was An Unearthly Child. So he watched like a few missing episodes, but he's not really as much of a fan. The problem with fun local Whovians is I love Doctor Who. I'm much more of a classic guy in that sense. When we talk about Doctor as a whole, whether we refer to him or he, she, I love that I was brought. Oh, it's really great. That's great, that is, man. I'm glad your dad loves it. It's really nice you have a family that love it. My dad loved David Tennant's Doctor. I know, because it's a very popular choice of a Doctor. But the problem with getting local fans is I'm much more of a classic guy. I'll watch all the new series. I still love the new series, what it is. So, I still think it's a really great idea what new series is. That's awesome, man. Oh, hello, Doctor Who Guide. Hello. So, I think getting someone that loves the classics in my area is really hard to come by, because a lot of them can't really get over them effects. And that bugs me with some new fans is, if you're not into it, I can sort of find that idea. It doesn't bother me, but you gotta actually love this storytelling of a genius, what Classic Who did. Every time, no, can't you? Not Doctor. It's happened, Barry. Like, it's happened, obviously. Obviously, I've shown a few of my friends classic Doctor Who. I know I've shown my friend all the Web of Fear, which was actually fantastic. Oh, awesome! Dude, show her classic Who. Troughton, you need to show your 4-year-old sister Troughton. Troughton's my God, he's brilliant! Troughton's the best Doctor. I am happy to say that. Did I ever mention, guys, I could do a really good Patrick Troughton impression? I've never done it on my channel, so I feel like I should try it once. I'm going to try this. It's going to be really embarrassing, this is. But here we go. Oh, Jamie, now. I don't know now. When I say run, run. Run, Jamie, go! Okay, now. Oh, what do you want with me? Oh no. Oh, Jamie! Victoria? Yes, Victoria. Click button right there. Thank you. So I've been practicing that for a long time, guys. So Charlton's my favourite. I'll watch him. I listen to Fraser Hines do some Big Finish stuff. Christopher Thompson's another really big inspiration for my Charlton impression. So it takes a long. It does that basically. That's what it gets. Christopher Thompson would just come to my door and just stop me from doing it. Oh yeah, if that actually happened, I'd laugh. I think what really gets the Charlton impression going is listening to a lot of Big Finish with like different impersonators. Because what it is, like, if you listen to Christopher Thompson, you listen to Fraser Hines and Big Finish, his impression is very, oh Jamie, now. It's very deep in that sense. So that's, you've got to listen for it. He even did a video on a Doctor Who fan show doing it, so that definitely helped. But I have nothing on Christopher Thompson, nothing. I'm like a 6. And the only way I'm going to get to a 10 is if I meet Charlton, or watch more of Charlton, and I'd happily do that. So I'm going to finish. It's going to sound really cliched right now, but Tomb of the Cybermen, that's one you should show your sister. I'd say after that, your sister likes animation. She's young. Power of the Daleks, that's one you should show her. Of course, that's been animated. And after that, I'd say The Seeds of Death. Not the War Games yet. I think it's a bit too long. The War Games is a really good one, but I think it's a bit too long to show someone that young age. But you should definitely show her when she's a bit older and she really can understand like these massive two-parters. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. The Seeds of Death is a really great one. I'll film my reaction on you. Yes! I've said my reaction to the 13th Doctor actually earlier on this video. All I'm going to say is I'm going to be positive about this because I want to really like this Doctor. She has an arse look to her. It's a complete different thing. A lot of fans are very mixed about it because we never had a female Doctor, and this is opening the doors to a female Doctor. Personally, the Doctor's been male all this time. A lot of classic fans are not really open to this. I consider myself more a classic fan in that sense, so I completely agree. But honestly, female Doctor, I think we better just try and support her. Maybe she'll be good, who knows. Peter Capaldi was slated when he first started, but I loved him personally. So, that's my thoughts right now. She may grow, but for now on, she's like, I want to just support her. I want to give her a go. That's the best way I can do it. Yes, Tomb of the Cybermen's brilliant. It's such a gem of a story. Tomb of the Cybermen. Yes, good one. It's only 4 parts long and it's all there as well, so it's really worth showing that because a lot of New Who fans have never seen classic Who. It's worth showing them stories with the characters they know and how they were back in the day. So when they really can get used to these Doctors, you can show them stuff like Planet of the Giants, Reign of Terror, some historicals, and maybe show more historicals over time. But personally, I want to support the show because I love it, and I don't know, I just want to try, man. I want to be positive about it because the main thing about the channel is I don't like negativity as much. Obviously, you get negativity in my Doctor Falls video. I was a bit like negative. So apart from that, I want to support the show. I want to try and push it in the direction it should go. And the BBC, BBC people have picked that Doctor for a reason. Whatever the reason is, they picked that Doctor. So we watch it. There may be fantastic storylines for all we know. Chris Chibnall may be a fantastic storyline writer, and from what I've heard about Broadchurch, he's pretty brilliant apparently in that. So, you know what, it may be fantastic direction to go for it. So it's worth watching just for the story, I'd say. But you may love the companion as well. Who knows? But I'll tell you one time, I'll never watch a show if they sexualise a Doctor. But for what the promo we got, Stephen Moffat's gone, will be fun. Yes! Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. That really is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that 5 minutes time. So, last few questions, last calls. New showrunner, dude. It's a new showrunner. It's Doctor Who. If we want another 50 years of Doctor Who, I think this is what we need to do. Obviously, the show is... I personally think the golden years of the show, in my personal opinion, for the 2 seasons was Pat's era. Yes, 2018. 2018 it will start. So it was Pat's era. Many people say Tom Baker's era. Tom Baker's era was very popular. It was a very big era, Tom Baker's era was. I'll answer your question in a minute, Joe. But it was a very big era, Tom Baker's era was. He had a lot of high rating with his stories. City of Death had over 16 million. But I just think a lot of people nowadays need to understand what the show is about change. So I just think that's all it is, really. And for Series 10, I think it was a really good season as a whole, to be honest. Granted, I had 1 or 2 episodes I wasn't really a big fan of. But I didn't hate any episode in that season, which was really quite a cool thing. But it was what it was. Colin Baker or Tom Baker? Which one? Which one, my dear? So, guys, 4 minutes left. Ask whatever you want to, then I'm heading off. Sarah Jane Adventures, not seen in absolutely ages, just like Torchwood. I feel like the Sarah Jane Adventures is really good. It was really good. It brought Nicholas Courtney back to Doctor Who. That was incredible. Just seeing him with big bag in that sense with Elizabeth Sladen. It was like a mini unit team up all over again. That's just brilliant to see. It had the Slovene in it. It had some nice ideas. I heard the Clan episode was really good. Obviously, it was more based on for children, but that's never bothered me. I like anime. I like Disney. A few Disneys. I like cartoons. Torchwood is very adult. Alex, don't ask that question. Do I have the right? I don't. Do I have the right? Many people will never be able to enjoy the ideas of war games if Daleks 3 Gnomes coming back. Daleks Master Plan's coming back, but if that comes back, it will no longer be missing. But the war games will be missing. Do I have the right? Many people have come together for the war games. Please tell me if you know what I'm referencing, then you love me for that. But basically, I don't know. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not answering that question. But like, it's basically the Feast of Stephen. What an episode of Feast of Stephen is. And for Torchwood. Good night, 0165. Thank you very much for joining, and it was very good seeing you again. I'll see you later. And for Torchwood, it's very adult. It's like the first season. It's Captain Jack obviously was gay in the show, so they sort of expand on that with side characters. It's very gory. It's basically adult Doctor Who with different groups, so and aliens. The Doctor's referenced now and again, and it's the first season is actually set in between before season 3, and when that ends, season 3 starts. So that's a really cool little mouthful. You could do that. Worth watching Torchwood. It's really good. But Captain Jack. They've got a Big Finish version, mate. Matt Williams, Big Finish with it. 2 season with Martha. Yes. Yeah, Big Finish have taken on Torchwood. It's Stephen Moffat kept refusing the whole idea to, obviously, John Barrowman. So he doesn't know if he wants to do it again. But apart from that, yeah. Anyway, guys, 45 minutes is coming up. I'm going to be heading off now. This will be uploaded in a bit. I want to thank you all. He was, yes, as a Frobisher, but that's for another video. But I want to thank you all. I'll answer that question later, Charlie, for joining me on this live chat. I absolutely Love these live chats. Oh, Alex, I do love you. I want to thank you for joining these live chats. Absolutely fantastic. I love all you guys for subscribing to All Things Doctor 2. I only started doing this channel for a bit of fun, and when I first started, I don't really think people would subscribe, but saying it's still growing today, and I thought it would stop at 200. It means a lot, it really does, guys. So thank you so much, guys. I'm All Things Doctor 2. A new video will be up as soon as possible, and I will see you all later, guys. See you guys. See ya.